What is going on, you guys? I am back with a video, and I haven't done these type of videos in a while where I just like show my face and just talk to you guys. And I haven't really done a lot of poetry on lately on my channel, and going to get into that in a minute. I did my with a Purpose podcast on Friday with Nuri Gamer and NQG96, two of my friends from in the 2000s. For those who don't know what that is, that's a forum site I'm on. So, that's why. So yeah, I done that Friday, and I just been kind of figure out ways, how can I do my podcast different. I mean, I would still use Hangouts. Don't get me wrong, but I was thinking about how can I do it on my tablet and still get people on here because as I said in my last video, my laptop's been acting kind of funny lately. Like I, every time every time I unplug it, it always dies for some reason. Like, and I'd be charging for like a good hour or two, and it would never, it would the computer would never stay on. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, what I got myself into, So that's why for now it's gonna stick to doing it on my tablet, via DU recorder. So if you guys want to do a hangout call with me, I just show how to screen record the call, so that way we could still be live streaming and we can still talk, but it won't but it will just the quality will just look a little different because I'm doing it via my tablet versus doing it on a laptop. So as far as my poetry concerned, I haven't really been writing any poems lately, any new poems at least, because I've just been focusing on just oh, sub Wobo. I've just been focusing on figured out ways I can grow an audience through poetry because for the last couple of months, I've been trying to figure out ways how can I grow, you know, how can I grow as a poet on YouTube? And it's been kind of hard because not many people watch my poetry videos, and and they don't get views, and the ones that I'm really like passionate about, the ones that really, that I really feel that should be, heard, are not getting the attention I want to get, and I'm uploading poetry consistently on YouTube for the last 8 months now, and it's like nothing is happening. So I just felt like I just need another platform where I can like put my poems on and get a sense of feedback. So that's why I was just looking into different websites. Like there's one website I found called Comaful, which is a website where you can post, it's basically like Instagram for writers, where you could post like, poems or short stories and I just make pictures of like each line of of a poem or a story. And it's really neat. I really like that. I really like the website. They have an app for it, but unfortunately it doesn't really work, because the app is still in it's still new, still in testing form. So it's not the so it's not, it's not the best place to be if you're a mobile person. But if you have like a laptop, or a desktop, then I would recommend you try Comaful if you're a writer, But I'm just really been just focusing on myself. I just really been focusing on growing my channel or growing my brand first because at this point, I mean, I still believe I'm gonna get more subscribers, but at this point, I'm just like, you know what, I'm not, I'm just uploading videos and as good as the videos, I'm not really getting any attraction that I hope to get. I was hoping by this point I'll at least have 500 subscribers, because I've been uploading consistently. I've been sharing my videos on different social media platforms. I've been tagging my videos, and it's like and it takes a lot longer to grow on YouTube than I thought. Usually most YouTubers that I watch get their first 200-300, but then if at the rate I'm uploading, they'll get their first 500 by in 6 months. At this rate, if they upload like once a month or once a week, maybe, you know understandable why they're like at 100, 200, but usually when you upload daily, you expect to grow quicker, but that's not the case for me. So I'm not complaining about it, but I'm just like, you know what, I think that I should focus on somewhere else. You know, I'm not giving up on YouTube, obviously, because I still want to do my podcast, but I'm just gonna figure out a way where I can, what I gotta figure out what's best for me for my channel. What's the best way I could get an audience that's I can grow an audience. I grow a strong, loyal audience. Because being on the forum sites definitely helped, like Popedia and in the 2000s. You guys, been rock with me for a long time. And I really appreciate Wobo and Rainbow for being on my videos, commenting on my videos, sharing my videos. I really appreciate that. Um, but again, those sites are like very small, very niche, and doesn't really, it doesn't really attract the type. It doesn't really have the same, you know, passion purpose as it doesn't really match, my, the message that I want. How can I say that? It doesn't really fit with my brand because those sites are more focused on like nostalgia or, decadology and stuff like that. So I need a site that's focusing on that's more geared towards my main goal, my main passion. That's why I haven't really been focusing on YouTube because YouTube doesn't really have a community of poets. It doesn't really have a poet that everybody watches and everybody subscribe to and everybody talks about on the site. Like it doesn't really have a poetry community. Like the poetry community on the line or mostly on like blogs or or whatever, you know. So or Tumblr or Twitter. So that's and YouTube is definitely still helpful, no doubt. But most people who watch poetry on YouTube aren't so you know either aren't into poetry. Okay, yeah, that's my mom. But or like casual poetry readers, meaning that they'll watch a spoken word video here and there, but not like fully devoted into it. So basically, what I'm trying to say is I'm just like figuring out what's the best route I should take as far as my direction, like promoting my book, really getting my book off the ground because this past week I've been trying to get my college I just graduated from to really push my book to the next level, from just being a book that's on Amazon to being a book that's you know trending and and that's that's buzzing around the community and stuff. Like I want my book to be something that people are going to talk about for months and years to come. So that's why I'm really am just like passionate and it's really just been doing a lot of different things on my channel because I really want to know what how can I grow an audience around my brand? How can I grow an audience and not just get more subscribers, but I'm talking about like get a dedicated fan base. I did it a strong niche, strong community, strong support system. How can I get that? Because I look at other genres of other YouTube first, like they got a strong following. Like I not just in numbers, but in terms of active, in terms of how active, they actively watching their videos and comment on the videos. Like I want that. So yeah, that's pretty much the reason why I haven't been, uploading the way I used to. I mean, but anyway, this is Mario signing off.